going to say it again over and over and over. Traveling opens doors that you didn't know needed opening. Quote by yours truly right here. So, hey, you're going to hear a lot about travel. I want this to be. I want this to be a truly great show. I want it to sparkle. I want it to be magical. And I want you to get something out of it. That's what it's all about. Sharing the love with you and share the love back with me. I love comments. You can join me on my Facebook page at Duchess DJ Travels, Gallivanting like a royal, of course. My YouTube channel, Duchess DJ Travels, Gallivanting like a royal. My website, Gallivanting like a royal. You kind of getting the picture here now. That's the come I wear the crown. Is because we're all royal by our birthright. It doesn't matter what family you're born into, what your circumstances are. You're a royal, and you're meant to live a royal lifestyle. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to give you tips on how to make your life a little bit better. That's how come I'm putting out the book, Money Matters, Make Your Money Work for You. See, this has been so natural and routine for me over the years. I just think all of y'all know my secrets. And I didn't know they were secrets. I just figured what I know, everybody else knows, because I don't consider myself any special or any better than you. Hey, that's like I'm a duchess. I'm not a princess nor a queen. A princess is too entitled and a queen is too proper. And you can tell by the way I talk. Not proper. But I get the message across, and I share the love with you because I love you. There's 8 million people out there that need love, and I'm giving love to all 8 million of you. So I'm excited about my royal lineup this fall. I'm very excited about it. You'll have to tune in each week. And if you miss it, then you'll have to go back to the replay. So I may come back and touch on this in a little bit, and I kind of get mixed up in every now and again because I forget what I say. I'm nervous. I'm be honest with you. I'm nervous here. So love, send me some love. So back to my mom. We had a trip lined up yesterday. And this is the first time that we were traveling that everything seemed to be going smooth. I mean, I was like, oh, wow, this is going to be the best trip yet. No, it didn't happen that way. So I'm going to share more of that with you in just a moment. But hey, since I talked about money matters, I might have show you a little money magic clip. Hold on. Okay, Royals, we're back. And I'd like to give a big shout out to the spectacular Shannon for watching this evening. If you missed our episode last week on cruise tips, she's an expert cruiser. She has plenty of tips for you. We just covered the basic cruise tips for a first-time cruiser, but we're going to go into more detail for you seasoned cruisers, with things you might want to think about that you haven't thought about, just little tidbits that I think help me when I go on a cruise. And like I say, Miss Shannon has been on plenty of cruises over the years. Like I say, she started when she was a baby, so she's got years of experience with this. So go back and check out that episode. You can go to gallivantinglikearoyal.com and read the blog on it, and it gives you the video where you can watch on replay. So back to my dementia travel tips. Again, pack lightly. Don't take a whole lot of clothes for your loved one who's suffering from the memory disorder. Pack just a few simple things that they're used to that gives them comfort. It doesn't disrupt their world. If they have a favorite cup that they drink out of, it may be a hassle to pack, or you don't want to, but take that cup. That's like a safety net. Take it. So like I say, these are the things I do with my mom. She has a certain little cup she likes. We take the cup. Like I say, teddy bear, we take the Mr. Teddy Bear. He goes with us. Like I say, if he's he, she's feeling one way. If it's she, she's feeling another way. Those are my cues to figure out, something's not quite right here. And again, they're going to get agitated. They're going to get upset because this is new to them, even though they may have done it 1,000 times in the past. Their stage of Alzheimer's or dementia or whatever is going on with them, it may make them uncomfortable. Who knows what it does to the chemistry in your body when they're upset. I notice my mom, gets real anxious when she's in a foreign place or if it's too noisy. Be careful about that too. If places are very noisy or there's too much action going on, try to take them to an area where it's a little bit quieter and not as much going on. Like when we travel flying, we like to go to the Admirals Club because it's not as many people. It's quieter. It's she can sit down in comfortable seats where not so much stuff's going on. People just busy, bumping into each other. This gives her a little bit more peace. Plus, they have snacks. Hey, who don't want a snack or a drink? Though I can get her something to snack on while we're waiting. So that's a good plus. And back to my trip yesterday. Again, I thought this was going to be our best flight ever. This is how good it had started. So we get to the airport on time, no traffic. It was just flowing. She was doing well. She was happy. She was ready to go. She was excited. Usually kind of have to kind of talk her into, hey, we're going to be gone for a while. I prep her in advance to let her know. I'll tell her like weeks in advance, hey, we're going to be taking a trip. We're going to be taking a trip. Aren't you excited? Aren't you excited? But it's not right now. And then then like the day before, I go, hey, now tomorrow we're going to be leaving. We're going to be getting up at a certain time. We're going to be doing stuff. Even though she may not remember, I kind of want to plant that in her because maybe up here somewhere or another, it will give her some comfort when we go. Maybe that thought or memory will pop back in. So that's the way it was yesterday. Everything was going great. I was like, yes, get to the airport, park. Boom, get right in. And just something that I like to do, even though I have the tickets on my app, even take a photo of the app so in case the internet, whatever, the phone don't work, I can easily pick up a picture. But I like to have a paper ticket too. I give my mom both of them. So that way it's got my name on it. It's got her name on it. So if we get, separated somehow, she's got paper with my name and her name with our seats beside each other. So maybe someone will be smart enough to figure out, hey, let's find this person or call them on the loudspeaker. That's the come I like the paper tickets. That way she puts one in each pocket because she likes paper. So, hey, she's going to hang on tight to those paper tickets. Now, those are like money to her. So when I was going to try to print them at the kiosk, kept getting an error. I'm thinking, what's wrong? We already checked in, so it's like, okay, I know, but I can still print my boarding pass. So it's like, okay, we'll go into the lounge door. So we go through security, which was a breeze. Like I said, it was going good. I should have picked up on the boarding pass thing, but I didn't let it deter me. So, hey, just a hiccup. So we get into the lounge and I'm asking them, say, hey, I couldn't print my boarding pass, in the kiosk outside. Can you, print our boarding passes for us? She did, of course. She handed them to me. Somehow or another, my mom's seat had got moved to the back of the plane, somewhere else, way away from me. I have status people. I get better seats. So, yeah, I'm like, no. I paid for her to be right beside of me. So they go look at it and then they put her back. And then we get a ticket. I'm still not thinking anything's going on with this, okay? Same things happen. There's hiccups with the internet, the system, glitches, all kind of stuff going on. So we get 7. It's about time to board. So we're going on. And we get to the gate. I can tell she's getting a little restless now because all these people in the airport, there were delays yesterday I guess for the storm up north, Lee doing something. And I don't know. But all of the delays where I was at in the sea terminal were all because of maintenance. So that kind of bothered me too. Like all these planes are delayed because of maintenance. Something's not going on here. You don't want to fly a plane that's had mechanical issues here. Hey, I want a safe plane. So I was getting a little nervous there with that, but I'm just thinking, hey, not my plane. We're getting ready to board. So I go up to the agent. I say, hey, I'm in group 2 because I'm priority, but I'm like, I want to pre-board early to get mom situated, because we're not flying first class today. Normally we fly first class. That's no big deal. But since we're not flying first class, I kind of want to get her calm, get her situated, get her back there. And we're not too far from first, but, just get her calm where we're sitting at. They told me, well, sorry to inform you, but it's going to be a while before we board. I'm like, why? We're supposed to be boarding like now. Yeah, but maintenance is on the plane talking to the pilots. There's some issues that they got to work out. It's going to be at least an hour delay. Oh, okay. By this time, mom's getting a little fidgety. She's getting that little girl mode, all these people and all this congestion. You can tell it's kind of bothering a little bit. So I'm looking around like, where can we sit at so I can give her some water, give her a snack, that normally calms her down, and just talk to her. The place is packed. There's nowhere to sit. So we're in C14. So I finally find a place that's not that far. It's like right across the section in C17. Find her a seat where she can sit. There was no room for me, but hey, take care of mom. And so I'm thinking, okay, they'll call us eventually when we get ready to board. And so she started acting up a little bit. And I'm thinking, oh boy, I need to calm her down. She wouldn't want to sit. She wouldn't want to stand. So I'm like, well, let's walk to the restroom. So we walked to the restroom, and that's where she really wanted to leave. She's like, okay, there's a door. We can leave. Let's go to the car. Let's go to the car. And so these are things with memory disorder people that you have to expect and know how to handle, because she was ready to dart out, just escape, do whatever you want to call it. She was ready to run. Hey, runaway bride, runaway Lexi here. Yeah. So I'm like, I get her calm, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna be flying here in just a little bit. So you stay calm, you stay put. Remember, I take care of you. That's just, I'm gonna take care of you, look after you. So, come on, focus here, calm down. So it took me a few minutes to get her calm, but I did. So we go back out, find her another seat to sit, because still I haven't gotten anything on my phone saying that the flight's going to be taken off or it hasn't been delayed anymore. And, I still see that there's nothing going on. So I sit her down. And then the next thing I know, I'm thinking, oh, this was my hour's almost up. So I say, please stay right here, hold our luggage, because, she's going to protect her stuff. Don't hold her luggage. Don't let nobody mess with it. Don't nobody touch it. You stay right here and guard all this luggage. I'm going to go talk to the gate agent. Went and talked to the gate agent, and she's like, oh, we've already boarded that flight. And I'm thinking, here I am sitting. I can hear C12, C15, C16, C17, all of them announcing what's going on with theirs. But you hadn't said anything about C14 over this whole speaker system. And you're telling me you boarded the plane when I personally came and said that I have a dementia patient and we need to get her boarded first to get her on the plane? Oh, we're so sorry. So I'm like, oh boy. So we missed the flight. Hey, but I take it as maybe we're not meant to be on that flight. I always try to look at things, from a better perspective. I didn't let that phase me, so to speak. I'm like, okay, another hour, we'll get on the next flight, because from Charlotte to DFW, there's flights going back and forth like every hour and a half. So this one was delayed an hour, so it's like I only had to wait another hour. No biggie. Well, I forget about the planes being sold out and, there's no room on them. However, the agents were able to get us both on the next flight. However, there was only middle seats left. Okay, think about this. A dementia patient sitting on a plane between two strangers. She does not know. You think she's going to fasten her seatbelt? I mean, you just don't know what obstacles this could cause. And I tried to explain to some people, hey, can you not ask some of the passengers, was anybody willing to, to swap with us, something, work something out. But that was a no-go. But I didn't let that phase me. I'm like, okay, we're on the next flight. We're going to get there. Pray, maybe this will be okay. She's been doing good so far. Let's just see how this goes. Okay. Ooh, deep breath. So it's time to board. And I'm asking this gate agent, is there any way that you can check if someone's not coming? You got a lot of standby people that you're going to place. Can you not move us together before you, put the standby folks, assign them a seat? The agent was not very friendly, not very helpful. Flat out told me, no. You have middle seats, tough. And I'm thinking, hey, look, I'm Platinum Pro. I have status. We had better seats, got our flight, had mechanical issues, threw us off, missed it, whatever. Yeah, it may be my fault, but still, you should be able to work something out for us. I'm a loyal customer. Like I said, if you're going to be loyal, you got to be loyal. And I'm like, hey, I'm loyal here. Still didn't get me anywhere. But again, I didn't say anything else. My sweet little loving self, love to the world here. And I come back and I prepare Mom. I said, hey, I'm going to be sitting behind you, but we're going to be together. I'm going to be right behind you. You can't see me, but I'm going to be behind you. I'll touch your head and every shoulder and talk to you a little bit, let you know it's going to be okay. She seemed to be okay with that. And so we got on the plane. And then I won't sit beside her. That didn't go well. Well, first of all, all this chaos. We sit on the wrong side of the plane in different seats because we set the seats that we previously had on the other plane. It was not on this one, which messed things up. So we got out of those because someone else said, you're in my seat. So then finally we get in our regular seats. An angel comes to my way. Of all the seats on this full flight, the seat beside my mom, whoever had that seat, 12C, did not show up. So guess what? I got her seat. I got to sit beside my mom. The flight went great. We got here on time. Oh, got to see a beautiful sunset. I mean, gorgeous sunset. I just couldn't get a picture of it because, we're in a car moving so fast and everything going by. But we got to see it. It was orangish red, a beautiful sunset. I did get the after photos when left the rays going up like that, which just was phenomenal. But just to see that sun was just, I knew the lucky stars were looking out for me. But it didn't end after that, folks. We get to where we're going. Get settled. Lady Lexi's hungry now. We've been through the airport things. She's had some snacks. She needs some substance here. It's now like 8 o'clock. So we're getting ready to go get some food. And guess what? The power goes out for 2 hours. Yes. So that's how my day went yesterday. But lessons learned, I knew how to keep her calm. You just have to hang in there with it. I mean, that's life. Yes. Thank you, Shannon. Praise the Lord. Yeah. It all worked out. And I was thinking about things to myself. I even told the flight attendant, I said, I got a show on this tomorrow. So I don't have to talk about hypothetical. I can speak on a real life situation that could have turned out really ugly. What if we didn't get to sit together? I'm not sure how my mom would have handled someone else telling her to buckle up her seat, or she's got to sit there, or she'll be wanting to move here and get there and grab that. As when they're in that child mode, they don't really understand this is not your space. So I'm going to make sure from now on we don't miss our flights. I don't care what kind of issues are going on. We're going to figure out a way how to avoid that. So it's time for another commercial break. I got to have a little break here in all my talking. So thank you for listening. Oh, if you're just joining, I'm Duchess DJ Love, host of Gallivanting Like a Royal, where we discuss travel and inspiration and living a royal lifestyle. So stay tuned for a commercial right now. Woohoo, we'll be right back. I got to thank my sponsors too. Okay. But back to my dementia tips with Lady Lexi, where I'm learning a lot at. Pack patience. Even if it's just you traveling, pack patience, because any kind of trip, there's going to be stressors. Things are not going to go according to plan. So, I always have a plan B, a backup plan, an alternative, whatever. If they have medicines, make sure you know when they're supposed to take them, if they're supposed to take them with food, not with food, what time of day, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you know all that. And you may have a patient or a loved one where you need to talk to a doctor and say, hey, we're going to take this trip. Ask them for guidance. What do you think? You've been checking on them, giving them these meds or whatever. What's your advice? Ask that. Ask other relatives that know your loved one. What have you observed when we travel, or when they're out of their home? What have you noticed? Because see, people pick up on stuff that we don't think they pick up on. Ask. That's important. And talk to your loved one about it and say, hey, we're going on a trip. What do you think? See if they get agitated just by thinking about it. And if they do, you got to kind of prepare them. Take them on a little short drive and say, this is what it's going to be like. Prepare them. If first time they've ever flown an airplane, you got to go. Take them to the airport and just walk through the baggage area. You can get them comfortable with the airport scene. That's important. So, you can always walk around the baggage claim and just kind of let them get a feel of the airport. So it's like, oh, this is what this is, These are just tips to help make your travels a little bit better. And like I say, Lady Lexi loves to travel. We love to fly. We love seeing places, She's even got pretty good with striking those poses like me, hey. She can hold my selfie stick perfect for me now so that I can take some pictures and strike some poses too. So, we have fun with it. It's our quality time together. I know she's not going to always be with me. And I hate that her memory is like it is, but there's nothing I can do about that. But I can make our time together now great. I do what I can, She's my mom. I love her dearly. And I'm sure you loved your loved ones dearly too. You may not have known that you could travel with them. You may not think it's even possible, but it is. It takes a little work. And if you have some questions, chat me, ask me, we can talk about this. Because again, this is about living a royal life. Whatever kind of cards you're dealt, let's play them. We can always win with them. Hey, we have the power to choose and to win. And you're a royal, and I love you. So I said again, I love you, royals. Thank you for watching. You make my day. I'm so grateful that I have this show. If you'd have told me last year I'd be doing this, I'd have laughed. You said, nope, not me. I can take 1,000 photos to get the perfect one that I like, but getting me in front of a camera, no, not going to happen, folks. Not going to happen. But hey, here I am. So you never know what's in your future. I had no idea this was it. Yes, I had planned to retire and write travel blogs. I didn't really know what a travel blog was. I mean, I read them, of course, but I'm like, didn't know how to do it. But sure, I can write a blog and put it somewhere or another, give someone, hey, I'm here doing this kind of thing. But I didn't know that my travel tips people wanted to hear. They wanted to know where I go, what I do, because magical encounters do happen. I love that. You may think yesterday was not so much of a magical encounter, but think about that beautiful sunset that I told you I saw. I have not seen one ever in my entire life that spectacular. So, I mean, after all the hassle I went through at the end of the day, that's what I got. And then afterwards, though, something tried to steal that joy with the power going out for 2 hours, but we didn't even let that do it. We had that view of that beautiful sunset in my mind. And I'm so grateful for that. And we don't have much time left, so I'm going to show you another video. You know me, I love showing my travel videos. I hope you enjoy them because, hey, I'm going to show you my travel because you're going to get some travel inspiration. You're going to want to travel with Duchess DJ Love. Yes, because Duchess DJ travels. Yes, she does. And like I say, ask me questions. I don't mind. Follow me on my Facebook page at Duchess DJ Travels, Gallivanting Like a Royal. Always go to gallivantinglikearoyal.com. Follow, subscribe, stay in the know, keep up with things. And my goal is later on is to reward you for being a friend, a follower, that kind of thing. Because I have sponsors that's going to give us things to pass out. Hey, who don't want money? Christmas is coming, right? So yes, so a little travel inspiration. I try to do something to make someone else's journey better because I believe in karma and what goes around comes around. So you give. You be grateful for the things you have in life and you love other people. So that's about all I have for tonight. Lady Lexi's getting a little restless, so I probably need to go check on her. So I'm going to do our closing clip. And that'll be it. And then we'll come back on next week. I don't know what I have for next week. I don't know which guest I'm going to have. I might do a show on Money Matters and talk about my book if it meets the deadline, you know, if it's published online. So there's some variables there. But I'm going to have something great for you, I promise. They'll see me. Hey, thank you. Hello, Royals. Duchess DJ Love here. Gallivanting like a royal.